Welcome back. Let me cut across to some big news coming in on the inside scoop of Newsclick raids. October 2nd, the police have met before conducting raids, and raids have started early that morning at locations. Over 100 locations, raids have been launched in Delhi, Noida, Ghaziabad and Mumbai. According to sources, a list of names of those people who were to be raided was made earlier, and then there were teams that were divided to be specifically pursuing those people. Teams into A, B and C categories were listed out. People included in the A category have been detained. Teams from all ranges of Delhi Police Special Cell were deployed in this raid that was conducted, this operation as big, where 100 locations were targeted. Around 500 policemen involved in the raids. And Newsclick, some of the journalists, officials. In fact, this raid is one of the largest in recent times, as the Delhi police carry out a 500 policemen, a team of 500 policemen, where they were divided into A, B and C teams to carry out these simultaneous raids at 100 locations. Raids conducted at places of news portals of Newsclick and its journalists. Police have recovered some data, laptops, mobile phones, and a lot more from these journalists. Let me cut across to Ashutosh Mishra to give us more on that. Ashutosh, one of the largest raids of such nature that the Delhi police has conducted, with 500 of their policemen deployed into 3 teams to probe 100 locations. Even as we speak, we believe that a lot of laptops and phones are being combed through. Give us more on the inside scoop that we have.
Well, as the information placed by Delhi police sources, and as they claim, more than 500 personnel, number of raids, like one of the biggest raid. So clearly, so far those details appear that Delhi police indeed, taking this case forward. But this is eventually the same case which was being probed by the ED under the PMLA. The arrest that could not happen because the High Court and the court stayed the coercive action on the Newsclick staffer. This time, just the another agency, it is the Delhi police, and instead of PMLA, it is the UAPA. Now, UAPA is as significant and tougher case as PMLA, because here also the bail is not easy for any accused who is arrested. So clearly, this is just another agency probing the case. Now, what is new gonna come? We don't have any further details. What has ED so far formed? So far, the claims that appeared that the Newsclick was paid by some companies and it was transferred further. Now, this looks like the Delhi police under UAPA says some unlawful activities. Probably that details will be disclosed later. Now, from Praveen Purkaya's house, the owner, there is also contributor Abhishar Sharma, there is also another contributor Anindo Chakrabarti and several other, and including, very significantly, including one staff from the CPIM party worker's son, who also happens to be living at the official residence of the CPIM General Secretary, along with several others. His house was also raided, though he has neither been detained nor been arrested, but his hard drive, his laptop, mobile phone have been seized. So as far as those people where the raids have been being carried out in almost nearly Delhi and NCR, nearly 100 places. So the digital evidence, as far as this case is concerned and cases like UAP is concerned, the digital evidence are very important. And so far the details which are coming out from the Delhi police sources, as they claim that they are collecting the digital evidences with which may help them to probe the financial transactions and the money trail. In that case, since the investigation is already on, those people have been detained, have been taken to the special cell of the Delhi police quarter at Lodhi Road, where the questionnaire will take place. Now, what comes next is we'll have to see. There is another dimension. This is one part of investigation. Now, there is also another side of the political reaction which is also coming in. I just spoke to Sitaram Yechury because the house 36 Canning Lane is allocated to him as a General Secretary of the CPIM. And where the Delhi police reached, they inquired, questioned one of the staff workers' son, who's right sitting here in front of us. I will get you one glimpse of that, so Sri Narayan, and his son Sumit, who works as a graphics and a video team in Newsclick office, who was also questioned. His mobile phone data, everything was seized. So now after the questionnaire, now the politics is also erupting. We are seeing response coming from Congress, we're seeing response coming from Shiv Sena, and of course the CPIM says, how come all of a sudden placing out UAPA, what case do they have? They have disclosed almost nothing. In the meanwhile, whether they are going to these Newsclick team or their lawyers going to approach Supreme Court, there is also buzz that those team also planning to approach the court, calling this action as illegal detention. So far, these details we have. Nabila.
The resident of the CPIM General Secretary Sitaram Yechury also raided as part of this by the Delhi police to search belongings of some of the Newsclick employees who had stayed at the premises. Yechury had said that this is an attempt to muzzle the media, adding that this is proof why India is sliding in the press freedom index.
न्यूज़क्लिक पर आज UAPA के मामले में दिल्ली पुलिस की छापेमारी हुई है। पहले जो जांच ईडी कर रही थी और उसमें आपके आवास पर भी पुलिस पहुंची जांच करने के लिए।
ये UAPA के बारे में मतलब क्या है सवाल का मतलब आपका? UAPA का मतलब क्या है? UAPA किस लिए है?
उनका कहना है कि ये टेरर संबंधी में अनलॉफुल एक्टिविटीज का मामला है। पहले मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग की जांच हो रही थी, अब अनलॉफुल एक्टिविटीज।
अब ये है क्या है कारण, किस लिए हो रहा है ये सब, ये तो वो बताएं वो। अगर आपको जानकारी है तो आप बताएं।
आपके ऑफिस के स्टाफ के जो बेटे हैं उनका भी मोबाइल लैपटॉप सीज किया गया
है। न्यूज़क्लिक के साथ जुड़े हुए उन सबके ऊपर ये रेड लगा रहे हैं। किस लिए लगा रहे, क्या क्यों गया, क्या पूछताछ किए, पूछताछ किस मामले में है, इसकी कुछ तो जानकारी होनी चाहिए। मदर ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी कहते हैं आप, हाँ, तो ये तो बताइए कि क्यों कर रहे हो।